Are you using the Gearlab Outdoors IPIK? Are you considering a Greenland paddle? You can now hear from two sides how Cheri, Turner and Chung Shih, the co-founder of Gearlab Outdoors, collaborated to develop my favorite paddle, the IPIK.
So we're going to talk a little bit about the IPIK paddle and how it came to be. Years ago, Turner and I were trying to have some carbon paddles made. It didn't work out that well. And right about the time that whole thing was coming to an end, Gearlab paddles came out. And we had sent them an email and said, hey, we're kind of interested in some carbon paddles. What do you have? And Chung very kindly sent us some paddles. We were in Italy at the time. He sent us some there. And we looked at them. They were his very first paddles. And they were cool, but they needed some work. So we sent him a list of things that he might want to change and have improvements of. And then we kind of lost contact for a while. And then Turner saw the Kalag. And apparently Chung had talked with Maligiak and came up with this really nice, sharp blade. We were very impressed with the blade, the sharpness of it, and the shape, this nice lenticular shape we really liked. We're a little bit less happy with the round loom, only because that's not the shape that a Greenland paddle is supposed to be. It's not supposed to be round. That's kind of a Euro thing. And we understood why he did it. It's manufacturing a circle is easy, and manufacturing an oval is hard. So we understood why he did it, but we still wanted him to change it.
We was request from Turner Wilson.
So they requested you to make it?
I visited him in Maine. He tried to convince, actually he did convince me to.
Yeah, and you have it.
Why we should make the paddle this shape. They think we have a very perfect blade part.
Yes.
But they just think the grip is not right.
So we invited him to come to our house in Maine, and he did. And he looked over all the different paddles that Turner had in his workshop, and him and Turner discussed the paddles and the shapes and the history and the different sizes. And I brought just a couple wooden paddles to talk about. And you can see they're different, but they have certain things in common. And one thing is the shape of the loom. It's oval or faceted, but it's definitely thicker this way than this way. And that gives the paddle a lot of strength, makes it strong, less flexible, but it's how you hold it in your hand as well. It just feels right. And so while we really liked the blades on the Kalag, we weren't crazy about the loom or the shoulder. So we wanted him to make a more authentic Greenland paddle, and he did with the IPIK. We're really happy with it. And you can almost see it a bit in my paddle that I created and made. Here, I have a soft shoulder. This one's just a hair more pronounced, but they're very similar. And this paddle is yellow cedar. This one is made out of a harder wood. I think it might be spruce. But you can see that very similar shape. This is very traditional. The shape of this paddle is very traditional. And now Gearlab has a very traditionally shaped paddle as well in the IPIK.